Hello, 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 everyone. I'm here. I know one or two of you came on. Yeah. Hello, people.
Hello.
Hi.
I changed my scenery today. I'm in my lounge
I like
today.
ever.
Yeah.
I still love the hair.
Thank you. If I don't pack it like this, you will know the color, which is why I did that. Because if I did at the back, you
It's
wouldn't see it.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous. We're getting people coming in.
Yes, we do. Hi, Marianne. I see you. Good evening. Happy New Year. Happy New Month. It's been like forever.
Oh,
I trust you're doing well.
Betty joined. Skin Coach Priscilla has joined.
Welcome.
Betty, our guests are here.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome.
You want to guess what I'm doing?
I hope you're not eating.
No. Well, I have food here, but I'm not eating this time.
What are you eating? Hey, oh, nice. Should we add that? Should we? I think I should add that to my gratitude and growth chat. Learn something new.
Yeah, I started it and I was tidying this place and I found this and I'm like, oh, okay, let me continue again. Let me keep myself busy on the train. I probably
Guess.
will put it in my bag, yes. And even though the weather is lovely now, probably don't need a scarf anymore, but
Hmm.
we'll finish it.
Guess who? Guess what I want to. Guess one of the things I want to do. I want to learn this. My to do. Oh, that I have already started. I would say I want to learn. I've already started.
Awesome. What is that?
Hi guys.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. It's not drizzling where you are.
No, it's nice. It's London, but it's nice.
It's not.
Oh, you just finished raining, pouring heavily. You poured for like, I
Yeah,
don't know, 20 minutes or so.
Nobody should tell me anything about rain. I don't want to hear it. This is my month. This is my
trust me.
weather. This is my month. I don't want to hear anything about rain.
Rain is good.
I don't. Seriously. I think I've had enough of it. So I don't want to hear. Don't want to
Yeah.
hear anything about rain. It has to be sunshine throughout. But I'm like, God, you know what? You know what, Lord? I'm
Um,
about gratitude. I'm grateful for the rain.
it's been
I'm
raining like mad, but hey,
really.
a little bit, and I was trying to dry the clothes for, it's a new week, uniform and all that, and I was like, I need to bring everything back in.
Oh, that's true. Kids are still going to school. That's true, isn't it?
That's true.
Why
Yeah.
everyone who feels like I'm on holiday and the holiday starts from June 1st till this?
Yeah. And like, you don't have
I hope
problems with kids.
I'm not delusional.
Mhm.
I, I
You're living the life.
let me console myself and say the children are doing their own thing now. So I'm grateful for that because right now they are so organized, they're doing their thing. And somehow
Mm.
I'm getting this feeling they don't want me around, which is kind of depressing, but I am sort of getting a hang of it and trying to tell myself it's fine, it's another phase.
That's right.
You
Absolutely.
know?
I'm enjoying
Absolutely.
it. I love the ride of they're changing every time, and then they become more interesting.
Yeah.
The
And
older they get,
once it gets what?
the more they get more interesting. The personality comes out.
That,
Mm.
that
That's right.
word it gets more interesting because definitely they get more interesting. So you're going to have oh Lord, it's gonna be like this, but if you get them calm, I think every reason to be grateful. My minds are calm. So which I'm saying, okay, so I'm in the stage where I'm like, okay, are you not going out? Do you want to go out? They're like, no. Like,
Yeah.
okay, do you want to go with me where I'm going? Oh, mom, come on, just go along. I'm like, right, like a little lost girl just walking on the street by myself.
Yeah.
But I want company. I do want company,
Mm.
Yeah,
So
yes.
we
I
went
was
to that.
welcoming people and Sinead. Sinead, how do you pronounce this word Sinead? Sinead? Sinead. I like pronouncing it Sinead. I don't know if I'm correct. What do you think, Betty? You're a French girl.
Wait, hold on. I'm not seeing the name. Most people say
Sinead.
S-I.
It's Sinead, right? Sinead.
Yeah, Sinead, that's what I
Sinead.
would say. Because Sinash,
Yeah.
so Sinead, that's what I would say as well
Beautiful
from the spelling.
Sinead. Is she's her birthday coming up. It's her birthday month as well. So I'm celebrating all the June babies. Everybody who's June from the 1st to the 30th. That's why we're doing this. And to let everybody know, we have gifts. So Sinead, you might just win something. I have lovely gifts to give away on the 30th. So we're trying to get winners
Sinead.
to give
She
them.
spelled it for you in the
Yeah,
comments.
I can see that. That's
Sinead.
right. She says that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, she's so sweet though, honestly. We're still welcoming everybody. So thank you, Betty. You look so gorgeous as usual.
Thank you.
And of course, my talks with her hair always looking on point.
I tried.
You're doing
You
well.
know, in the conversation, when you write the title of the conversation and pin it,
Mhm.
as somebody they come in, they know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're doing gratitude and growth, right?
Congrats.
So, yeah, try to type in the conversation and you should be able to pin it as the title.
I
So
will.
whenever people come in, they will know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Growth and gratitude season.
Awesome.
Yes. Be inspired.
Be inspired.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you learning? You said you're learning something new.
Yes. Roller skating.
Are you? Oh my gosh, you're dangerous one.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, I would have thought that. I thought it was a language you were going to say.
No, I just want to roll on those things.
That
All the
all
best.
things you want
Yeah,
to. Okay, I hope you got all the equipment,
I do. I'm just
because my son, I bought him
in the
helmet, I bought him the knee protectors, everything.
yeah,
And roller skating, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'm trying to feel like my daughter, but I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Learn a new skill. I don't even know what, but yeah, I hear everybody's trying something new. I need to try something new.
How do I ping it now? Where did it?
Now, put in the conversation, just post as a comment,
Yeah.
and then you be able to pin it after.
Yes, that's it. I posted it as a comment.
Now,
We're waiting for. We have one more guest. I'm sure she's trying to join us. Let me make sure I'm not keeping her waiting. I've left her stranded somewhere. Yes. Oh Lord. Yeah.
so hold on the comment that you made. Just put your finger on it and hold, and then it should give you a option
to pin it.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
We in
Well done.
Yeah.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hey.
Is ghosting
Here.
us.
Yeah, she's using filters. I think she's trying to find a good filter to use. I did that last week.
I have no idea how to work this thing, seriously. It's my first time, so I'm trying to
Oh, welcome.
yeah.
We're doing well. We're all doing well. Honestly, this whole thing, if you leave me alone, I will run away from this whole, from the whole platform. Trust me. We're like, do I have to do this? But yes, I'm doing it. So I'm proud of myself.
Well done.
So yes. Oh my God, Priscilla, you have those incredible. What are those things that are just going? It's so gorgeous.
She's playing with the filter. She's playing with the filters. That's all. The
I
effect.
can't do that. I'd love to look like an avatar right now, but I cannot. I maintain myself like,
Yeah, she reminds
Good
oh,
evening, Professor of Food. I see you. Thank you for joining.
thank you. We have so many people coming in. I'm so happy. Thank you. Now, Sinead said, I was thinking about learning roller skating. I couldn't even stand up in the boots in the shop. She couldn't stand up. Said, hey, don't worry. The day I went to do that, I made sure I wore thick clothing so that I fell how many times. And my kids were laughing. They're just like, Mom.
Of course. Oh, you're gonna fall down,
Yeah.
definitely.
So,
Yeah.
so
It's a new skill.
but you know what, Sinead, don't do the ones with the 4 wheels first. Don't do the ones with the long blade.
Mm,
4-wheel one, so
yeah.
that's like helps you balance a little bit. And again, your
Do you want to put your face down? We can't see you right now. You're too. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
okay,
There you go.
thank you. I love the way everybody is. It's so nice. I love where Betty is.
I'm so surprised that usually people are like, "Are you on holiday?" No, I'm in my garden in London, and I love it. The only
Yeah, it's a good feel. It's a good feel.
Yes,
yeah,
it's good, and you have reception there. That's amazing.
yeah. I had someone to come and check something in the garden. Was like, "You have a palm tree? Oh my god!" I was like, "Yeah."
That's a palm tree for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Okay, ladies, welcome back. It's fine. We can see half of your pretty face though.
Hold on.
Okay, but it's okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Better?
And I'm gonna move closer. Yes.
I tell you, this is the first time I've done a live before or even tried to get in. So old fashioned, honestly.
You're doing well.
Yes.
You're
I
here.
think welcome to the club a little bit. I'm maybe not as old fashioned as you are, but a little old fashioned. I think the queen of life here is Tokes. Tokes does life like in the morning. You say Tokes going live. Afternoon going like she's going live again. Okay, in the evening Tokes going live like what again? Going live. So I'm happy to
Awesome.
introduce all these gorgeous women, everyone. Thank you so much for all those who are joining. I really appreciate you. I do not take anything for granted because our time is so precious, and for you
That's
to
right.
take out time to join us shows that you value what we're trying to share with you.
That's right.
In return, I value you too, and I'm giving you a hug.
Yes. Mwah. Back to you.
So much.
Hug
And
back.
I'm very grateful for you as well because not everybody will be bothered, but you took the time out to join us, and we're so grateful. I appreciate each and every one of you, and you. So we are still on this very interesting, lovely, awesome topic journey, which is growth and gratitude. Why did I come up with that? I like to share why. My birthday was on the 1st of June, and as a June baby, right, the first day of the month of June, which is right in the middle of the month of the year, I thought, wait a minute. I'm so grateful. I'm excited. I'm happy. And even though sometimes I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions, the happy part and the positive part and the grateful part seems to overwhelm me more. So I thought, you know what? Let me do something. What do I do? And I thought I'll do a give back. So I'm meant to receive gifts, which I still am. But I thought I'll give back too, which means I'll create something where people are going to at the end of the month, which is the 30th, the last day of June. I'll just give a little thing to 3 winners, 3 lucky winners, right? And in that space between the 1st of June and the 30th, I'm gonna create a growth and gratitude chat, which I came up with. And I don't know if I've posted it. I'm not sure, but I did. And every day from day 1 to each day, there is something that I'm saying to everyone, like a message for each day. You know, also it's really taught me to be consistent because some days I've forgotten to post. I've forgotten to post the gratitude or the growth for that day. But I thought, Lord, okay, I'm working on it. I'm trying. I'm learning as well. I'm trying to be really extremely consistent, which means each day. But I've been able to do days. And I thought, okay, I'm going to have conversations for every week in the month of June. Well, and I chose Sunday because I thought it was more relaxing and people will from church in between trying to prepare for the next day. Maybe they can just turn on their phone and then get online right? And do it live.
Mhm.
Saturdays was a no-no because people are weddings, parties, events, all sort of things can happen on Saturdays. So,
Yeah.
but every week, which is 5 weeks, although the last day of the month falls on a Friday, I would do a live with awesome people for the first Sunday, second Sunday, third Sunday, and the fourth Sunday, which is the last weekend of the month of June.
Yes.
And I started trying to contact, come up, and I have a little community of women who are awesome. And I'm proud to say these 4 women here, like the 3 apart from me, are in the community of WIN. WIN is Women Evolving Inspiring Nations. So Betty is in WIN, and Priscilla is in WIN, and Tox is in WIN as well.
Yeah.
Last week we had other guests, although was not a WIN member. He's a man, but it doesn't matter. He's one of our greatest support.
Exactly. I was going to say he's a honorary.
Yeah, our greatest support. So we decided, and so we're also welcoming men who are the he, she. Is that how it's pronounced? Or the she, or the shiro or the hero in the she. Am I getting this right?
I believe we understand what you're trying to say.
Just the men who are supporting us and who are ready to say, you know what, we love what you're doing, and we saying well done. So he was one of the guests, and we're going to have several other guests again in the next few weeks. Next week Sunday and the following Sunday after that. Okay.
Yes.
So I decided to work with all these ladies who are here today to just share with us, like we did last week, their whole understanding of growth, gratitude, in a very strategic time as this, which is the 6th month of the year, right in the middle. So from January till now, we have been able to come up with a lot of things. So when you started the year, I'm sure you all had something you wanted to walk towards, or a goal or a purpose or something you're trying to do. How far have you come with that? That is your growth. What are you doing with that? All the things you set out to do. Are you achieving them? Are you on track? And even if you're not, how are you feeling about it? Are you angry, disappointed, frustrated? Or are you telling yourself, you know what? Whatever it is, I'm definitely not the person that I was in January, right now in June. I have made progress, little steps. And are you very intentional about how you feel about the little steps you've made? Or are you grumbling in the middle of it and murmuring? I thought I was going to buy a house by May, but I've not even done anything about it. I thought I was going to get on this dream job, this career path, but I've not even done anything about it. I thought maybe I wanted to have a luxury holiday or get this new car. I haven't done anything about it. In the middle, we're forgetting that you're alive and you're well. In the morning, you can drink water. You're not terminally ill. If you have a spouse, he's okay and he's doing his best. If you're a parent, you're doing your best. If you're going to business, you're doing what you can do. But I wanted to tell everybody that, you know what, no matter what it is, I'm not the same person you were in January today.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I had many plans. I'm 35 today, and I was like,
happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
It's February. It's not today.
No,
It's my birthday.
Her birthday is actually
in this month.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No. I'm not saying that this year I was like, by my age, I wanted to have another child because I have one. He's 8. And I was like, I'm about 34 and have another child. Did it happen? No. I was like, I'm gonna buy my flat, but did it happen? Still not. So I'm like, I just found out that the best thing I'm in control of is my mindsets and how I think and how I see things. I can react to things in a good way or bad way. So I decided, you know what, the only thing I have control is my mind. So done this far, and it's just working for me, is just go to the gym. Like, doesn't matter that one, I can just wake up and be like, no matter what, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., I'm going. And other things, you can't force somebody to marry you and have a kid. So I'm like, that I can't. God, you just in charge, you know what I mean? So carry wise, I'm happy where I am. But obviously, don't want to change. Or don't want to go climb the ladder. Yeah, but that I know will come with time. But I'm in a good place right now. So yeah, if I say from January to now, my growth has been getting fitter and controlling my mindset. Really, I'm practicing positive mindset. Positive. That's me.
Okay.
That's
Free.
great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's beautiful.
Positive mindset was actually for day, I think if I'm right, it was for day 7 of growth and gratitude season. That was day 7. So I posted the positive mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I think you jump right in. And Betty is she's an amazing, beautiful lady. She's a bilingual broadcast journalist with the BBC. So yeah, so when you say bilingual, so there's several languages, right? And she's really worked hard to come. And at some point we were in the same program together, on TV. You remember that, right? It was so nice.
Listen, it's still on my CV,
It's still on your TV.
Of course.
So we did work together, and it was a beautiful time. Now, the interesting thing about guests is Betty and Priscilla. Of course, my amazing, very vibrant is a food technologist and entrepreneur. She's a mentor in the food department. So she's got her own business. She's got this product called Purple
Series.
Cereals. So she does cereals and healthy food. So that's what Tokes does. And then Yvette is of course, she's a broadcast journalist with the BBC, a bilingual broadcast journalist. Priscilla is a skincare coach who has her business thriving both in Nigeria and the US. So presently, she's connected to the US and she's thriving spa both in Nigeria, Lagos, and in the US. So now you can see that we have powerful, awesome women here in our midst who can definitely identify with the growth and gratitude, mindset, right?
Yeah.
You cannot do all these things at call without knowing at one time you're growing, or you've stumbled, you failed, and you've picked up again, and you have to be great in spite of everything, right? So I'm so proud of you, ladies. Yvette is doing something too that is awesome, that is very similar. So Tokes, I was going to share this with you. She is doing 90 days of gratitude. 90 days. So I did because it's June 1st to June 30th. Yvette, can you share with us how did you come about the whole 90 days gratitude thing you're doing? But before then, I want to say Yvette is also a fitness what's the word? I don't know if I should say guru or if I should say a fitness
enthusiastic.
Yeah. Because I told her, I said, you have to tell me, because I need to get that waistline. I need to achieve that. I kind of work out. I work out and I try to keep fit. But when I look at it, I said,
that is a good way to say.
Now all the women here, Tokes, you're doing healthy food. You're doing, because you taught us in a group about how to make healthy smoothies.
Yes, juices, smoothies, drinks. Yes.
Well, yes. And all your cereals are, you do the whole thing. You technology, so you know how to pop all the fat out and all of that. Priscilla, from all the way from secondary school, she's always worked out. She's always kept fit. She's always great. She's always taking care of her skin. She's always glowing. She's always been very intentional about how she wanted to look, how she wanted to keep her weight. She did that right from secondary school, because that's how long we've known ourselves.
Wow.
So now you can understand the growth. Do you understand where I'm coming from? That the whole growth thing, the mindset, how it's all coming together. Yes, Priscilla, go on.
I just wanted to I totally understand, this thing we're talking about, growth and mindset. And I think that one of the reason a lot of us have anxiety, one of the reason I think most people feel very sad is because we kind of think life is supposed to be perfect. I'm supposed to know it all. I'm supposed to have it all. I'm supposed to be it all. Things are supposed to go my way. And we fail to realize that life on its own has its own mission. You can have, and there's nothing bad in planning. There's nothing bad in aspiring or thinking or wanting to be here and there and do this, but life has its own
plan, agenda.
Agenda for you. That's the
Gender.
word. Absolutely. And also, I think for me, learning that it's okay to not even know. It's okay to be somewhere for some time. It's okay.
Is that what they call blissful ignorance?
Not necessarily. No, not really though. I wouldn't call it that. No, I wouldn't call it that. It's okay not to not know now. Doesn't mean I don't want to know it. It's okay to say, I don't know it now, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to know it tomorrow. I don't have a husband now. That doesn't mean I'm not going to have it. Right? A lot of people stress and cry and are so miserable because they think now. It has to be now.
That's
If it's not now, then my life is not right. Then my life is not good. Right? And then we fail to realize, like you said, that life is a journey, right?
Yeah.
And there is a blessing even in not knowing. There's a blessing even in that thing that you're asking for not coming now. You don't know, right? So if I want to connect both of them together, and I speak from my own experience, is that as much as I have plans, and trust me, when I say plans, I have been planning since I was 7 years old.
Okay.
This is how I like.
You're my kind of woman then.
Oh my God. I'm a planner. I'm a visual. But guess what? Life will throw things in front of you that you never expected coming.
Absolutely.
And life will take you back 5 to 6 to 7 steps backwards because it's something you have to learn. And maybe life felt like you haven't learned it yet. And that growth you're looking for, if you get there, you're not going to be strong enough to fulfill it. You're not going to be strong enough to carry it. So in my life, I have learned that being okay with sometimes not having the things I want, but also giving gratitude that there is a reason why it didn't show up. And I'm thankful for whatever I have now, right? Because it's enough. I mean, I am waking up, I'm breathing, I'm eating, I'm not dead, I am not begging, right? It might not necessarily be exactly what I want, but I am thankful that I have enough to sustain me now. And I know I'm expecting that it will be better tomorrow. For me, I a lot of people don't even understand what the blessing of gratitude, waking up every day and just being thankful for the one you have.
That's right. Yeah, well said. Can I just add to what you've just said now beautifully? Yeah, so the picture that came to me is something that I have said, and I heard it from Joel Austin, where he talks about if you want to build a skyscraper, a tall building, you have to dig all the way down to lay an amazing foundation. And they go all the way down. It looks like, what are we doing? We're spending so much time here. It's taking forever. How long are we going to be here? And we're like, no, we're laying a solid foundation. But by the time that foundation is set, OMG is all I'm going to say. You're going to look at this beautiful edifice and you're like, this is amazing. So yes, I agree with you. We have to go through our process. I learned that the hard way because I'm a now person. I'm an action person. I want to do something, I do it now. But I learned that, yes, sometimes you have to go all the way down to get all the way to the top. And then you would then appreciate, you would have the skill, you have the confidence, the back end. There's so much benefit to that process that by the time you get there, even to yourself, you'll be like, this is the right time. If I got it there, I would have messed up. I would have said the wrong things. I would have behaved badly. So you'll be grateful if you're like me anyway, and be like, this is the time for me to have it right now. So just supporting what you're saying, that yes, definitely without a shadow of doubt. pass your test. That's the way to say it. Pass your test.
Pass your test.
Pass
I totally agree. I share this with people. I say, have you ever wondered the process it takes to make a diamond? You know, a diamond. A diamond looks so expensive. It's literally one of the most expensive elements, right? Is that an element or so that we have?
Yeah,
But
yes.
a diamond does not come looking shiny. A diamond, it comes from the dirt. It's very dirty. When you see it, it's not even something you want to put on your ring. I'm sorry, put on your fingers.
Yes.
But in order to get a diamond to be a diamond, it has to go through fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Yes. So even while you're trying to grow to be that diamond, it's important to know that the challenges will come. That's the fire.
Yep.
It's there to shape you. It's there to smoothen everything out.
Yes.
It's there to expand you, right?
Right.
So when you come out at the other end,
Come on.
you're a whole different person.
Come on now.
Yes. Absolutely.
That is so profound. Thank you so much, Priscilla, of Skin Coach Priscilla's Pride. Now, I would just remind each and every one of us that we have the handles of everybody here, from Tokes to Vetty. So please feel free to go there and see what they do. They're doing great things, amazing things, and then you can understand why they're on this program, in their space, being awesome, you know, being grateful, growing, learning, evolving, and ultimately winning is amazing, honestly. I'm going to go to Vetty now. Vetty, I said, are doing gratitude challenge, sort of.
Yeah.
Why 90 days, and why are you doing it anyway in the first place? Why?
So here's
because we can really just say, well, I'm grateful. I don't need to come and talk about it. But like I said earlier, but like I said earlier, the reason why, when I put up the post, I said I wanted us to be once again a reminder of being intentional and great about our attitude, our gratitude attitude. Sometimes it's so easy. It happens to the best of us. You see yourself doing so much, but why do we pick on the things we haven't done? We haven't achieved. Why do we murmur and grumble? I have to always remind myself to stop it. Stop it, Gigi. Stop it, Gee. Stop it, Adrian. Whatever it is, myself, stop it. And then I turn and I look at the plant, the flowers. I look at the sky. I love the birds singing. Little things make me happy, honestly. So I said last week that I might be going through a really tough time. I'm not happy. I'm really stressed. Trust me. Very overwhelmed, trying to make decisions, trying to navigate and strategize. And then I'll see a flower, like, oh, that is so cute, though, isn't it? And I'll forget that I was going through stuff. And I'm like, and then some people say, well, you're going through problems, or you shouldn't be thinking about a flower. But I realized that part of me was stronger, because it was trying to admonish, admire, and appreciate what I was seeing for nature at that time, that it completely actually overshadowed for 1 second all the problems which I thought I had in this world. That's when I realized that my gratitude, energy, and power was really strong, and I needed to tap into it more. So I walk into my home, I see my children, I walk into my bedroom, and I say little things like, oh Lord, I'm so happy to be home. I love my room. I'm going to go to bed. I love my bed. It's like, Mom, bed.
I know the feeling.
Bed is just this. I'm like, yeah, I know. But you know what? There's something about being grateful. There's something about it. For that second, what it does to me is keep my heart and my mind at ease and at peace. And another thing it does to me, it makes me remember that, you know what, this too shall pass. Nothing ever lasts. It lasts forever. Nothing.
That's right.
Light at the end of the tunnel. So that's how I feel about my gratitude attitude, and that's how I feel about when I appreciate things and I appreciate people and I appreciate things around me. I'm always happy and okay. So I told myself, all right, I know that the problems are not going to go away right now, but I'm grateful that I have the time and I even have the mindset to be able to navigate those problems and solve them at some point. I'm okay. So, which means it's definitely going to be okay. So why 90 days of gratitude. Why did you even venture on that at all in the first place?
So here's the book, and it's called the 90 Days of Power Prayers. Yeah, it's praying every day, one prayer, but I combined it with gratitude. So at the end of after praying, I write 5 things that I'm grateful for. Now, how it started is literally my son is, maybe that's why God gave me a son, like, early, because he's my kind of like gravity. We went to church around was Easter, and then he was like, Mom, after they leave the church, he's like, look, there's a book, it's called Power Prayer, you should take it. I'm like, ugh. And I'll go and look, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I should actually do it. I'm already doing, and 30 days of gratitude in my journal. Why not 90 days of prayer and combined with the gratitude? So I started. But also this was more to enhance, like, emphasize on what I want to achieve this year. So in last year, October, we were told, BBC told us that they're going to cut down a lot of jobs, and the program I was presenting was also included. So they cut down Christmas time.
Wow.
They were like, you lot gonna be made redundant, or you find another position in the organization. So I was like, I cried on that day. Actually, I was meant to go and present one of the last shows. So it kind of got hit me, and then I was like, I'm presenting it. That we had to run a repeat. I was like, in the mindset to present when you're telling me this show is gonna be closed down in the next 3 months.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, now I need to be strong. What do I do? I would literally went on my knees. I'm like, God, what's next? So I went into journaling again, because I'm on and off. I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's bad. You know what I mean? So I was like, I need to start writing again. Be grateful for something, because right now I feel like you are being shaken. So I was journaling, and I used 10 things I'm grateful for. So I was writing before going to bed or in the morning, and this is when, in April, Easter, it was the first time I went back to church after COVID.
Okay.
I was like, something when pushed me to go back to church, and I was like, okay. I went to France with my friend, and then she took me to her church, and I was like, I felt like I needed to go back, and like as a habit to grow my relationship with God. So I went back, and when I went to my local church, that's when I saw this book, and I was like, maybe this is it, because I don't know how to pray. I know how to gratitude. I know about the law of attraction, but I'm not good at praying. Speak to God. It's only when I'm helpless that I speak to God, and I say, how many of us do that?
A lot of us are in that boat.
When you're bottom, you're like, oh God, please help me. And then that's when I was like, I need to actually learn to pray. And then it's already written, and I can just read and meditate about it, and then and combine with my journaling gratitude, it will be better. So when I read the reason why this guy wrote it, and it was like, by end of this 90 days, something will change radically in your life. I was like, that's what I need. I want to be able to say, wow, something has changed.
Yeah.
And throughout some of those days, I'm on day 56. Yeah. 56. Yes, being a while.
Well done.
So when there have been times where I was gonna make this, like fasty decisions, and this helped me literally, even in the dating scene. I'm telling you, helped me to get rid of someone. Yeah, protection. And it was the wrong relationship I could have been into, and I tell you, the way I got out, I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. The things I found out about this guy, it was unbelievable. And I was like, because it was on second. So things like that. And then also, I'm not saying it's not easy. there were times I actually forgot in the middle of the night. I would wake up, I'm like, you forgot to, today you have to, today the prayer, you didn't do it. So I wake up even 3 a.m. I'm like, God, forgive me. And
I know the feeling.
It's
Yes.
not easy. It's not easy. I won't lie.
Better late than never.
Yeah, I had to check. I was like, oh, it's not working for me to do it before bed sometimes because I'm so tired after work. So now, God, I'm gonna proceed and do it every morning for the rest of this journey. Before going to for starting my days. So, and that's been working easier for me. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. Really, it's just to keep me on my toes and thinking that it's gonna be better and better, because otherwise I will just make decisions and without thinking twice. And when I do that, it's just always it's the wrong decision to make.
Yeah.
Nice. I celebrate you. Yeah, well done.
And I think what stopped me there was the fact that in this journey now, doing this had also helped you to make the right decisions and helped you to have a discerning spirit. Like you learned that, oh, this was not going to be right for me at that time. Probably is because your mind, there was a shift in your mindset. There was a shift in how you're processing information. You are very conscious of what you're doing. You're very conscious of the fact that you are in this space right now. So maybe your mind was a bit clear, and then you could see clearly and like, you know what? I don't think that move is the right move for me right now. I don't think that's what I should get into. I don't think that's the business I should invest into right now. I don't think that is the path I need to be walking on right now.
Yeah.
So you can opening that gratitude spirit gives to you to say, you know what, I'm very intentional. I can see, and I'm very, my mind is open. So there's a sort of administration that comes to you, isn't it? That says, you know what, go this way, do that way. And I believe that that's what God wants us to be. He talked about the fact that we have to come to him with praise and thanksgiving and gratitude.
Yes.
So it opens that door for him to even to manifest himself to you and show you the things you need to do and the way you should go, and also clarity.
Yeah, that's what clarity. That's the word. Thank you. Because I'm just like, even though until now, obviously with the BBC is the same thing. Is and at some point I'm going to leave if I don't find a new position that I like, and I have to be honest with myself. If I don't like something, I'm not going to do it. If I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to pursue it. So I just said to God, I feel like I will have to make a decision, stay or leave. But this book, I will make a decision, stay or leave, and then I'm praying that God will give me clarity on that.
Amen.
He will
Amen.
clarity. He will give you clarity. I'm gonna ask this question. I want us to share. Sometimes I know we hear these things a lot, and people say, "Oh, be real, be realistic, be realistic." You have things going for you. You have problems. What is all the things when you know that things are not going well, and you say, "Oh, I'll just give thanks," and I'll say in gratitude, "I'm thankful. I'm okay." Oh, no, you're not okay.
Yeah,
things are wrong. Everything is wrong. What you're pretending to be okay. And then if you have people around you who say, be realistic, stop being, or they say you're not being real, you're not deceiving yourself, you're not being real. How do you handle that? How do you guard your heart and guard your mindset for you to know that those things are not going well? Because it's so easy for us. The easiest time for us is to be able to be grateful and thankful when everything is going well. When things are going well, we're going to have Thanksgiving service, Thanksgiving celebration, birthday, Thanksgiving giveaways. We're all, because we are on the high of that. This has worked for me. We have testimonies. Come on now, ladies. How do you give a testimony when when things are not working for you? How do you come and say, you know what, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm grateful to God, when you know, oh Lord, listen, when you know that your child is ill, or you have a medical problem, all the investment you just made has gone down the drain, or the job you're seeking for, you didn't get it, somebody with a green hair got it. How are you going to give thanks? How are you going to be grateful in those circumstances? I want us to share, because it's so maybe that's where a lot of people get discouraged. Things are not working for me. There's nothing to be happy about. There's nothing to be grateful about. How are we able to sit? How are we able to balance it to know that I'm going to be grateful despite this, or I'm not even going to bother at all. I'm just
okay. Let me.
God,
I'll open the floor. Yeah. I'll open the floor. So if I go back to this time last year, June, June. That's when I got a job. So when I say I got a job, that means that from January to June I wasn't working. And give you a bit of backstory behind that. December I had an accident. I hurt I keep saying my knee. Yeah, I think it's my knee because I couldn't walk for 3 months.
Wow.
And that's December. Now, let me add more to that. November, I was told to leave a job that I loved so much. I got into the office. I don't think I've shared this out, so this is the first time I'm saying this. I got into the office and literally I report to the MD, and I went into there. I was in a meeting actually. So I told the person in the meeting I was with on the laptop, I'm just going to the MD's office right now. The leader, I didn't even know that was going to be the last time I would be seeing everyone. And immediately I got there, I was told I have to leave. And I cried like a baby. I got into my car. I called my husband. My husband said, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, I feel cheated. I feel betrayed. I said a lot of emotions. So I said, that's how I feel right now. I said, finish your emotion and then start driving. And get home to me. And so then December, I had the accident and I was home. So March was the very first time I could put my feet on the floor and walk and drive and take my son to school. In fact, I was sleeping in the living room because I couldn't climb the stairs. In those moments, I appreciated going to the toilet because I wouldn't want to eat because I couldn't stand up. The thought of going to the toilet to wee will scare the life out of me. So I wouldn't want to eat nothing because I'm like, no, I can't stand up. The pain, the hurt, let's just fast it out. I'm going somewhere with what I'm saying. You said, how do you be grateful? In that moment, I said to God, I said, this is the first time in my life, I felt worthless. I felt unappreciated. I felt like I had no value in my life. Despite the fact I'm coming from a low self-esteem background, but that's the first time that it hit me like, what just happened to me right now? It's like a curtain, a door just opened. And I'm like, who is that person? And then I say, God, this is unfair. I said, this is wickedness. This is, in fact, I went to the Bible and said, do I curse her? What do I, because I was like, this, when you feel like you've been cheated and you've been cheated and there's nothing you can do about it. That's literally what happened to me. But I need to say this, I'm a contractor. So I'm not a full-time staff. So let me put a caveat there so you don't think I'm a full, I'm an independent. So I own my company. So I go and help you in your business. So they felt I wasn't a good fit and that's why they asked me to go. So let's put that there so you understand. So in that season, 6 months precisely, like I said, it's a year. It's literally a year.
A year now. Today.
Yeah, June. Yeah, because that's exactly when I got my first role back. And I said to God, I don't know what you are doing, but it feels so weird. I feel so alone. I feel naked. I feel ashamed, like I have done something wrong, and I haven't. I said, God, you will restore. He said in your word. So I went back to the Bible. That's where I'm going. I'm a Christian. I just love God. I went back to God. I said, it doesn't make sense. When you're trying to figure, okay, what did I do? Did I not say the hello well? Did I not dot the I? Did I not cross the T's? I was trying. That's me. I'm very analytical. I was trying to, what did you not do? Did you not say hello well? Did you wear the wrong color of shirt in the meeting? Did you not converse very well? I was trying to find my error, guys. I did that and I got to the point. I said, okay, God, I think I'm finished with myself now. You need to help me now because I don't know what I did wrong. And it was silent. I didn't hear a word. But the very first time was, normally, me and God, we have this kind of conversation that I know when God is telling me, like, he'll tell me you forgot your bus pass and I will laugh and say, no, I didn't forget it. Then I get to the train station and I realize I forgot my bus pass. We have that kind of relationship. Or he'll tell me a car is going to hit your car right now, so you better stop. And I'm like, why would they hit my car? And then I will slow down and then another car will get hit. So we have that conversation. I know when God is talking to me. You know what I mean? But it was silent. I'm like, God, have you forgotten your child? Or have I committed another sin that is so big and I'm not even aware of? I'm hoping someone can relate to this. I hope you can. But it was silent. So after I cried for the whole of January and almost in between February, I said, okay, God, you know what? Let me read my Bible. Let me take it as Bible study time. I would spend my time and read my Bible. I said, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to read the Bible. So I started. So I found peace. I was calm because I changed my focus now from what was wrong to doing things that put a smile on my face, to things that uplifted my spirit. And so that is how things, and then someone called me March and talked about a business idea, and then I started going into that. Cut long story short, I said, God, you will restore what the thief has stolen from me 7 times. That's what your word says. The thief is caught, he will repay back 7 times. Guys, and I was just grateful. I was like, thank you, God, that I'm still alive. Thank God I'm still here with my children. I'm not at the hospital, even though, this. So I gave thanks after I fought with myself and cried myself. I went to the Bible, read, and I was just grateful every day. And I started doing, just like you said, 3 things every morning. I wake up, I write 3 things I was grateful for. The fact that I woke up again in the morning, I'm like, thank you, God, it's another day.
Yeah.
You understand? And then the day I could drive my son to school, I said, thank you, God. I took the first drive. It felt like walking again. Like I could drive to school. I can put my feet on the floor. And when everything started happening, guys, to God be the glory, without bragging, I was overwhelmed. Like, can you stop now, Lord? I know I said 7 times, but can we slow down now? Because he rushed me. So first of all, I got 2 jobs at the same time, and I worked 2 jobs. And then HMRC decided that, oh, girl, I think you pay too much tax, and decided to give me about £5,000 back. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I know. So it was like everything just started coming all at me, all at once. And I'm like, only me. And then my husband got an amazing job as well that allows him to leave a night job. He's done night job for 8 years. So I've been by myself with the boys for 8 years at night because his job is permanent night. So he got another fantastic job 15 minutes away from the house, or let's say 20 minutes for argument's sake. I know, working from home. So it was like, Lord, I don't know what you're doing, but I love it. So I caught up, I overtook, and my boys passed his exam. He passed the 2 exams. That's the what do you call it? The 11+ exam. He passed the 2 of them. So I had a lot to be thankful for, even though the beginning of the year was like, I did not look like how I started. Let me put it that way. I didn't. So what did I do? I cried. I did not complain. I cried. I had a good cry. They said Jesus wept, so I wept. I did weep because genuinely I wanted to know I wanted to fix the problem. I'm that kind of person. Something is wrong. Okay, yes. But what was it? Eventually I realized nothing. It's just the way of life. Just like you said, life happens. Life happened to me. So when I realized it's not like you have done anything that was just life. You just had a moment in life. You had a pause. And so that's what happened to me. So I gave thanks every day, intentionally, read my Bible, and did the most happy things I could do. Sing, dance. I took my 6 months not 6 months, maybe from February, more cheerful, more grateful, and just carried on. And the reward, like I said, every time I think about it, I pinch myself and say, thank you, God. You do know how to take care of one. So, yes, gratitude is a magnet for miracle. It's a magnet for more. It's a magnet that it pulls things to you. Even if you don't want it, it will just come like, oh, no, I think you deserve this. Let's give you this back. It does that. So that's what I was saying. Over to you, ladies.
Okay.
Go ahead, babe.
You sure?
Yeah.
I just wanted to add a little bit to what Toke said, and also just to answer that question Ejiro asked. That's a tough question, Ejiro. And what I would say is this, right? It's a mindset shift. It's hard for people to get it, but it's a mindset shift. And also, it is believing so much in your vision that even if it is bad now, but you know it will happen. And let me share with you something that somebody shared with me years and years ago. I mean, not so much, maybe like my son is 9 now, so maybe like 9 years ago or 8 years ago when I was going through a very, very trying time. And he said to me, you must be able to differentiate between a transit stop, and your final bus stop. See, a lot of people, when challenges come in their lives, they think that's it. Oh my gosh, That's it. This is not where I'm supposed to be. They start panicking. They start stressing. They start, you know, their whole life is messed up. But you have to remember that that is not the plan. That is not the plan for yourself, and that's not the plan for God. And you have to believe in it. You literally have to believe that that is not the plan. This is just a little bit of a transit stop. I'm here to learn something. Like Oprah would say, what is it that I'm supposed to learn here? That's something. I got to learn something here. What is it that God has put, God has put a little bit of a stumble, a little bit of a, how will I put it? A pause, right? For me to pause a little bit and look around and say, okay, what's the learning? What's the learning? So I can take that learning and then move to the next level. But I always say, and it doesn't matter what people say. That's where you have to believe so much in yourself. Most people are waiting. They're waiting for other people to tell them, oh, you know what? Yes, that's good. Oh, you should do it. Oh, you know, see, people don't even realize that everything the next person is telling you is an opinion. They don't know themselves. Nobody knows. The only person who knows is God, right? If you come to me for an advice, right? I'm only going to give you an advice based on my own experience, which is not your experience. It's how I see the world, you know, where I'm coming from. But also, it's just an opinion. I am thinking that it's going to be like this. But it doesn't mean that it is, you know, and that's why some people tell you go into business, no matter how smart you are, sometimes you fail. Sometimes you pass. It's just because, you know, everything is trial and error. So I always say to people, how do you, no matter what's happening in your life, how do you still be grateful? So the first thing I'll say is you gotta believe in that thing you want so much that even if in front of you it's not showing up, but you just know that it has to. I always tell people it has to. It has no choice. It will show up. I don't care how it is now. You know, one of the things I tell myself is it is in the spiritual realm manifesting. It is not here in the physical world, but it's already there. It's on the way here. So I'm able to pause and say, it might not be here physically, but I know spiritually, mentally, it's already done because I'm already thinking about it. I believe in it. Spiritually, God has already put it in shape, right? Because I'm always in conversation with him. I'm just waiting to receive it in the physical. And what brings it faster? What brings it faster to you in the physical is gratitude. Is you being grateful, because even the Bible says it. I mean, I can't remember the verse per se, but I think it's in John. I mean, if I say somebody can take it from there, it's like for whatsoever you believe in, right? You gotta believe, and you know it will come to pass. You have to believe it first. So if you are there saying, you know, if you're asking for something, but you go home and you're grumbling, you're crying, it means you don't even believe you have it. Because the Bible says you have to believe first before it shows up. So if you go and you pray and then the next minute there is a little bit of sadness in your heart, I'm not sure, oh God, is it going to come? And then you go to the next person, you're telling them because you just want them to ease your ego. Look, man, I always tell people, it's you. It is you that is stopping it from coming. It's you that is going to make it come. Because it's not any other person. The other person is just there to make you feel good. And feeling good sometimes, you know, from other people, it's very superficial. But what is in depth, what actually makes, you know, it's like that rock planted down is when you believe.
Absolutely.
You believe it's going to work. So that's my advice to people is that, first of all, you got to believe in your vision. You've got to believe in that thing that you want, even if it's not showing up in front of you. You have to. You have to know that it will show up. And then you have to be able to understand that you're passing through a stage. And this is not your final, and it's okay. You're passing through a stage. It's okay for things to sometimes be chaotic. But you know what? There's going to be a morning and things will be better in the morning. There's always a night and morning. So that's what I'll say. But it's a mindset shift.
Thank you.
I just want to say I'm going to be running. Edra, you know, my little issue.
I know.
So I will be leaving in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
But it was such a pleasure being here. And
nice to meet you.
Yes.
So much for that. If you just give us like your last words, so you've already told us what we need to do and why it should be that way.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I love it. Just before you go, I just wanted to add something about how do you actually, even in the middle of everything that is crashing in front of you, let's not forget some people are, I'm just saying, some people, let's not assume they believe in God or they are Christians or Muslim, whatever. So those, I feel like for me, I always had a problem. Let's say closure with death, like losing someone. I always find it hard, even if you have to go through that gratitude stage or whatever. I always say, I always question. I'm like, why? You know, like I lost my mom when I was probably 6, 7. I didn't know her, so I feel like maybe it's not the same pain as someone who had a mom until they are grown-ups and things like that. But I lost my brother in 2017, and until today, I don't know how, but my way of coping with his passing is that I had to convince myself that some people have their journey and it will stop there, you know? Because if I keep questioning God why they happen, or if people don't believe in God, I feel like my way of coping with that was like that people have a different journey. And even for me, sometimes I look at my son, I'm like, one day I will go, but I hope he understands that it's got nothing to do with him. It's not like somebody's punishing him. It's my journey. Stop there, you know? But also when it comes to, yes, when you don't get what you want or things are not working for you, and I mean, I applied for jobs a few times and then I got a rejection, another one, and at some point I was laughing. I was just like I called my colleague and I said, look at this email. He said, unfortunately you were not, you didn't get a job. I was laughing the last rejection I had because I was like, I know at the end of the day what I want. And like, I'm not gonna give up. If you don't want me, somebody else will want me.
Someone else.
So I will create that for myself, So yeah, and my advice to people that feel like they're not getting what they want or it's not happening for them is just like, no matter what, gratitude is number one, but two, keep doing the things that you love. That won't stop me from going to the gym. Even when I go to the gym, in fact, I'm like, sorry, I'm just here, like, B, you're the best. Anyway, don't worry about them. You'll come.
Nice.
But you look good. So like, don't stop doing the little things that make you happy. That's number one.
Awesome. I'll just add one more thing before you say. I just remembered when you were saying another thing I did that I did not say is that I sowed a seed. I sowed a seed and I named it because I did not understand the season I was in, and so I sowed a significant seed, and you understand, I sowed a seed. I just wanted to say that I did that as well.
That is so lovely. 4% leaves. There's something I used to write out when I say gratitude grows things. Then I put dot and it bears fruits. Fruits.
Yes.
Bears fruits. So once you put it in, you're watering that plant. You're sowing gratitude. You're gonna reap all the good things. It's gonna bear fruits. She said, "So the seed. It's gonna bear fruits." So gratitude grows things and it bears fruits.
Yes, it does.
Remember that. So we're trying to grumble, murmur, just not be in that space where we think we're not getting what we want. I really, really want us to know that we need to appreciate the things we're not looking at. We're not looking at a lot of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you look at people, when we come to the evening of our lives and at the end of that time, check out everything. Ask people, what were you thinking? In the end time of your life, probably people are going to go peacefully. Some people went through illness. Some people, it was so quick. I'm sure if you want to zoom into their head, what they were thinking at that time, a lot of things will have been, I wish I appreciated this, but I wish I told them I love them. I wish it's never, I wish I had 2 more cars added to that car. Bigger. It usually has to do with the soul searching. I wish I appreciated more. I wish I loved more. I wish I person. I wish I stopped. I didn't hold a grudge. I wish I could forgive that person. It's usually there's a depth of thoughts at that time. And hidden inside those thoughts is usually a huge thing about gratitude.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, Ejiro, it's funny because a lot of people don't even know it's a gift that we were given, that nobody can take it from
Yes.
you. You know, life can be crumbling and you can literally close your eyes, go inside your heart, and create this emotion of gratitude.
Yes.
Ooh, life, everything changes.
That's
Everything changes. How you feel, your plan for the future, everything changes. And most people don't even know that. And you know, it's not easy to start, you know, because we're not used to it. It's not a practice that we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something you got to just keep doing. Even when you wake up in the morning and it's like, I don't want to do it. You tell yourself. And I love the fact you're doing that 90 days, because 90 days you wake up and you say, I'm going to do it. Even if I'm not happy, even if I don't feel like doing it, just do it. It builds upon itself. It builds and it builds. And one day you just learn how to call up this gift that you have inside of you.
That's right.
And everything looks everything
Oh,
looks amazing. You know, people think you're on high.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
it
how
was
I
up
look
to
like
that
when I'm
one,
in the
you know.
office.
Life is crumbling, but she's like good lucky
yeah.
person. It's such a beautiful, beautiful gift. I can't even explain it. Yeah, but it takes time. It takes practice. It takes practice. It takes intention to say, I want to grow this thing in me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're going to be intentional. We're going to be rounding up soon. I don't know if anybody has questions. I hope we're getting across, and I hope we're sharing, and I hope people are learning from this. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'm picking up something, and you're thinking, you know, what's going to be my mindset about how I am going about my gratitude attitude walk, the season. I was going to say something earlier, which I almost forgot. Do you know that we have seasons? Why do we grumble so much sometimes when we realize that even in our lives we have seasons? We have right now in summertime. It's gonna soon be over, right? It's gonna soon be over, and then we're going to get into something else, right? We're going to get into what's the next one? Is autumn, right? Is it autumn? And after that,
Spring.
it's gonna be
fall.
and after that, it's gonna be spring. Then it's gonna be summer again. Nothing ever lasts forever as a season. Right. So it's an intentional walk. We're going to be saying this, and I'm going to say three ways to.
You want to move back, Ejiro? Move back a bit now.
3 ways to practice gratitude.
Are you gonna tell us? To tell you.
Three ways here to practice gratitude. I share mine, what I wrote down, and then you can share yours as well. It can be one thing from your end, right? However you want to share it. So I wrote down, I said 3 ways to practice gratitude. Notice good things, look for them. That's an intentional move. Look for them, appreciate them. I read it again, and I wrote down, I said, notice good things, look for them, appreciate them. That's intentional. You're the one who's doing that, right? You look for them. I come across people who always looking for faults, who always telling you your hair don't look nice. Somebody just made a comment. I just appreciate Betty and say your hair looks beautiful. Do you understand? She said, "Oh, this is appreciated that." I appreciated Tox's hair. She loves purple, so she's always things around blue and purple. Always. I appreciated Priscilla, because she's been on that walk where she's growing, building her business, and trying to do better in her skincare business. You know, we need to be intentional about that. Look for them, appreciate them. Number 2, I said savor, observe, and really pay attention to those good things. Do you think you don't have them? You do. Look at you. Look at you. Look at the palm tree behind Betty.
Yeah, no, she's on holiday.
Holiday, my flat.
Meeting that Tox is trying to get into, and they come and check me out when I'm doing my roller skating practice. Come on now. So absorb, savor, absorb, and really pay attention to those
Mm.
things. You'll be happy. You'll feel better, right? Number 3, I said express your gratitude to yourself.
Mm.
If nobody's there, just
Mm-hmm.
grateful. I talk to myself a lot. My
Yeah.
kids are used to. I used to,
Yeah, I do.
yeah, like this. Oh, this is so nice. And my daughter was saying, Mom, you say hello to everybody. You don't know. How can you say hello to everybody? I got into a conversation with someone in the mall and we just went talking and we just started talking. My daughter was looking from me to her, from her to me, and she's like, "What relation?" I'm like, "Mom, how do you do this?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know her?" I said, "No, but I know her now."
There you go. There you go.
Express your gratitude to yourself. Write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Journaling, you have to journal.
Yeah,
It's
that's a key.
very important. It's very important. And then I said, oh, thank someone. You know what it is when you just say, you know what, write to someone sometimes. Say, you know what, I appreciate you in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your sisterhood. I appreciate what you did for me. I appreciate your gift. I appreciate you told me. You don't really have to, but you did. I know of us, people feel entitled. I don't know. It's up to you. Some people have a mentality. I don't think you should do that really, because people don't really owe you anything.
No.
Get love and appreciate. I think you need to just be grateful about it. So write it down or thank somebody. So journal, right? So those are the 3 things I put down. The great thing about journaling, I believe at the end of the year, now if you're going to write something you're grateful for every day, please journal from now and read it in December.
Oh my gosh. OMG.
Back to me and tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
That you're going to be amazed.
Yeah.
You're going to be amazed at the joy. You're going to be amazed at wow. And then it's going to also humble you. Because you're going to say, oh my God, I wrote that I was grateful for that. I was grateful I was able to have a meal today. It will humble you. It will humble you. And like, wow. And all of a sudden, something's going to rise within your spirit again to say, wow, this is amazing, So this happened to me, and it's going to help you keep stock of all the good things that is happening to you. You're going to magnify all the beautiful things, and you're going to minimize all the faults, all the things you have. So there's a magnification there, like, oh, this is great, I did this, or I went. You just little things take for granted. Please journal, read it back to yourself at the end of the month, at the end of the year. Is definitely up to you. So do we want to share quickly, each of us one, so that we can round up? 3 ways or any way to practice gratitude?
I think you already said most of it. Yeah, it's just right for me. I just always write those 5 things. You can decide, but stick to the numbers. If you say 10, stick to 10. If you say 5, stick to 5. So because I'm days of prayers and gratitude, so I do like five things I'm grateful for every day. It's end of the day like before going to bed, because that's when I reflect, and that's when I go to bed angry, upset, or happy, and then also subconsciously, that's what you dream about. You dream about something that you during the day that happened, or something that you've been just putting on,
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what, before going to bed, I'm like, let me just appreciate where I am today, what happened or didn't happen, whatever. So the thing I do, write it down before going to bed. So one thing I listen to a lot of podcasts about people that overcome crazy things, and even from losing your child, and then your child becomes an inspiration to write a book. So sometimes it has a lot of power. So, but if once you acknowledge and you say, I'm thankful for being still alive today, and then whatever happened, it did happen, but I'm still alive. I can make things happen for myself.
Yeah.
So also I've heard that you can also just be nice to people. Even if sometimes you see someone and you're like, she has nice hair, or she has beautiful dress, but you think it, you don't say it. Why don't you go to that person and say, yeah, you look beautiful today, oh, I like your dress today. So I start practicing that as well, because apparently energy that you give back, and you can actually uplift somebody's day. You can make that their day by saying that you have,
absolutely,
you know.
yeah.
So yeah, in that I work on the, even sometimes on the train, and then notice. I noticed apparently somebody told me that I don't take compliments very well. Like, for instance, if you say, my hair is nice, I'll be like, yes, but, you know, like the manager says, no, Eva, you need just to say thank you. And
that's it.
yeah, don't say but. That means you
No
don't
but.
know about it. Yeah.
No but.
Oh, you have nice smile. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, but you know, it cost me. You know, stop saying the but. Just say thank you, you know, and that's it. Keep moving. That no, I have those two things to say. Yeah, just say things like out loud. Yeah, only also the words are very powerful, because even if you're not practicing the journaling, everything you say about yourself, it tend to happen. Like I didn't actually realize until I looked back at my life, and now that's when I realized that everything I said happened, and then even that you don't want. That's why they say don't say the things you don't want. I used to say, yeah, I don't like bad boys. I don't like cheaters. I don't. Guess what? I attracted all of that. Okay? I said, don't say the things you want, because the universe to what you. Oh, she said cheater. Oh, she said, oh, bad boy. You know, that's what the universe listens to. Even I'm trying to actually practice that. You know, the words that you say. I say, don't say rain. Say it's going to be a beautiful day, because the universe will get out here. Oh, beautiful. No, rain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
True.
So I'm very careful about my words now, and I would advise everybody to be very careful with it.
Yeah, just following up from what you said, your words are powerful. Pay attention to it. You create life from what you say exactly. So you say exactly what you want consistently. I'm a typical, or should I say, I'm a good example of saying exactly what you want. It's so exact that I give a very good example for you to understand. I said I wanted to marry someone who is my age mate. Can I tell you that my husband not only is my age mate, is the same month as me? So that is just a good example to say, be careful what you say. Be very careful.
Celebrate your birthdays together.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. So a lot of people think that we are just trying to match it up. No, we're 12 days apart.
Yeah.
We're 12 days apart. So I'm just trying to validate and to say, definitely say exactly what you want. Another example to give is when you ask, or when you say to someone, how are you? A lot of people will say not bad. Wrong answer. I didn't ask how you were not. I asked, how are you? Fine, thank you. Or how are you too? No, that's what people say. They say not bad. And I just giggle inside when people say that, because I didn't ask you how you were not. How you were. Not bad. It's not an answer.
I never
heard that. Yeah, everyone says not bad. No, it's not bad. That's not the answer to good morning or to how are you. But anyway, so gratitude. We're talking about 3 things to practice. Am I right? 3 things on how I practice gratitude.
How you practice gratitude. So it can be 1,
yeah,
3. You can just give us 1, because we're going to write.
Okay.
I wrote 3 ways to practice gratitude. You can give us 1 way to practice gratitude. That's fine.
Yeah. You've said most of them, which is what I do as well. So in terms of, writing it down, journaling it down, saying it to people, I do that as much as I can to people. In terms of practicing gratitude, another thing that I do, that I practice gratitude is when I have a concern or I have a need, I go into my journal and I look at it for inspiration to cheer me up. 1, 2, to remind me that it is possible for me to have what I want. So in that moment, I am grateful. The spirit, the attitude of gratitude will fill me up inside. So then I do happy things. So sing, dance, or for that moment and for that season, I know the conviction now becomes more real for me. If I was doubting for whatever reason at that moment, how do I practice gratitude? I give. I give because I say that if I want money, then I'm going to give money, because I know if I give money, I'll get money back. So I give. So think of it like this. When you give someone something, this is the motion. A giver's hand is always on top. I would always be on top. So I want to be on top. So I'm going to continue giving. And depends on what it is. I give a smile, I give a compliment. So it's not always financial, but obviously, if that's what you want, make sure you give it, because you get back good measure, press down, shaking together, whatever it is that you give. So if you give small, you get small. If you want big, then give big. So I give, very, very intentional about giving, because it's worth a treat for me. I can't even, oh, no, I can't. I don't even want to start remembering all the giving. Okay, I'll give one example. This is when I was pregnant with my first son, 2018. And I wasn't working at that point in time. I was pregnant. I was in school. I was doing my master's. I'm pregnant. Yes, I'm that crazy. Anyway, so I sold £500 from my credit card.
You sold?
I sold. So I sowed a seed, £500 from my credit, because I didn't have money. I'm not working. I'm a student. So I sold £500, and I was like, Lord, I need a significant offering. I need something big that would happen. I need money. I got £50,000.
What?
Yes.
From where? I need to pick your gun.
So God is gracious is what I'm trying to say. So I give a lot. And then number 3, in terms of gratitude, I'm just trying to think of what else again that I do in my head. I've said I give, yeah, but I do give a lot. Yeah, I think nothing else comes to mind, because we said almost everything that we do, really, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
And maybe the other thing again I do is I do a lot of encouraging for other people, to lift them up from whenever they're in any bad situation, and use myself as an example, share my story. Maybe that's another way to say it again. I do a lot of that with friends and family, just to say. I still did that this morning, and I was really shouting on the top of my voice, like, commanding, like, no, you cannot do that. You have to do it well. So yeah, I do a lot of that as well. So yeah, those are my 3.
Thank you so much. It's inexhaustible.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that the whole intention, I repeat it again. Repetition is the law of a deep and lasting impression. I repeat it again, that when I thought about it, it was to give us a mind shift, to be intentional, deliberate about our gratitude walk.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for just 30 days, the month of June, because I'm celebrating and celebrating everyone, but it's meant to be a forever thing. It's meant to be a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's meant for us to understand that, you know what, not until life is taken from you, you will appreciate what life is all about. Why we're right now, we need to be in that mindset of intentional gratitude, right? And I'm so happy to be sharing this with all of you. I'm so thankful for all you've shared. We're going to be dropping this on our page. Please look out for it. We're going to tag everybody who's been here. Look out for the post. It's going to drop. And then also, by the time we're done with everything, we're going to drop it on our YouTube page as well. Follow our IG or handle at Win Nations _ Win Nations _. So of course, Win Nations is Women Evolving Inspiring Nations _. That's our handle. Please follow us and see the things that we're trying to just put together, little things, right? We're trying to do.
Type it here in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just doing that right now.
Oh, please, Tox, go ahead and do that. Yeah. So
yeah, that's the handle. Win Nations _.
We have a little what's it called now? We have a little WhatsApp community too of amazing women. We have a website. We have a Facebook presence, Instagram, Twitter. We have all those things. We're just trying to do little things just to inspire each and every one of us and just prop us up and uplift us. So thank you so much. We are going to be back here again on Sunday. Look out for the post, because we will be giving away some gifts on the 30th. Tox just said something about giving. So I thought that was what I was going to share and give out for my birthday. If I'm receiving gifts, please don't say you won't give me, because I'm receiving gifts. So give me.
Of course you are. It's your birthday.
Yes, and we were coming together with all those amazing, incredible sponsors we had who wanted to do things with us. We have all of them, all their logos on our flyers, who were like, we want to be part of this, we want to be part of this. We're so thankful where we are right now. Do you understand? So they shared their logos with us. They shared
okay.
they shared their logo with us. Yeah, these things happen. So I'm thankful. Watch out, because we're gonna have 3 winners on the 30th, the last of June. But Sunday next week, we're going to be back here again talking to more people. And if you want to join us, feel free. DM me, send a message to Wing, send us a message, DM us, and we'll just get you, we'll just put you on the whole, we'll put you on, okay?
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing you next week. Remember, it's an attitude, gratitude attitude. It's not, it doesn't end at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. today. It doesn't end
Awesome.
Sunday. It doesn't end tomorrow. It's a lifestyle.
No.
Yeah, so like,
It's a lifestyle. We need to be thankful. We have the next 6 months to go. What is going to happen? What's your attitude towards what you plan to achieve and what you want to do and what you're already doing and the space you are? What you're getting and what you're not getting. What is it? So I want to thank you so much. My name is AJ Roll. Some people call me Gigi. Some people call me Lady EJ. Whatever you call me, I love it all because they're all calling out for my name. So I'm grateful. Okay. I appreciate you. I value you. And I'm very thankful for each and every one of you who have joined us in today, joining me with my lovely talks. And my beautiful Rwandan queen, Betty. And
thank you.
And of course, our gorgeous lady Priscilla, who's just had to leave because she's attending to an emergency. Okay, and each and every one of you that have taken your time out to join us. I see people here still coming in. Don Papaya join. Thank you. Ankara Rock, my beautiful Ankara Rock. Thank you. Shiraz. We can meet so many people. Official Vicky Lani. Stephanie Hughes, she came even though she was so busy. She was gonna be doing something. She joined us. King Odutola. I shouldn't pronounce that wrong. I'm Nigerian. I shouldn't pronounce that wrongly at all. Tenath. I hope I'm pronouncing all this. Abmore Daman. Thank you. I mean, everybody, we could call all the names here, but thank you. So I'm waving to everyone who's joined. I appreciate all of you.
Yes, Steph is here as well. Hello, Steph.
Hi, Steph. Thank you so much. KMax17, I think, yes, you joined. Thank you. We appreciate all of you, and we know you're going to prepare for work or for your business tomorrow. So we're going to be letting you off. But please, like I said, check our page. It's on the chat. It's here. It's pinned down there. We are talking growth and gratitude this whole month. We're going to be here again on Sunday, same time, 8 p.m., sharing with you and getting you inspired, okay, to live your gratitude attitude, okay?
That's right.
And be intentional and deliberate about it. Thank you so much. Enjoy your week. Be grateful. Smile. Be productive, okay? And keep winning. Thank you for my talks. Betty. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. God bless you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.